Hi everybody, welcome. On June 24th, we've got a powerful full moon coming up at 3 degrees and 27 minutes of Capricorn. As always, at the time of a full moon, the sun is in the opposite sign to the moon. So we have the energies going on of Cancer and Capricorn. And what you're working with at this time are the energies of the Cancer energy, which is nurturing. It can be a little dependent, even codependent. And Capricorn, which is strong, resilient, and self-sufficient. So you may be shown at the time of this full moon where you need to bring more balance into your life. Maybe you feel as though you've got to have everything in control. And you can't just let go and be nurtured and be gentle and soft with yourself. And maybe get a teddy or two. So we're working at the time of this full moon with how you deal with authority in your life. Are you your authority? Or are you allowing other people to take charge? Now, of course, when you're very little, you have parents who take charge of you. But where are you maybe being over-dependent or under-dependent? How can we become more interdependent? Is one of the questions of this full moon in Capricorn. We've had the resonance of Capricorn since 2008, since Pluto went into Capricorn. Next year, we've got the United States having its Pluto return. Separate video about that because it's so important and so strong. So to me, this Capricorn moon here is heralding the huge transformations that we keep going through. Now, Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, is still in this tight square. We've just had the second square on June the 14th. The second square of Saturn and Uranus, which I've talked about endlessly, and will continue to do so even into next year, because it's also prevalent next year. But we're dealing with the old and the new. We're dealing with knowing what your responsibilities are, but not weighing yourself down too much so that you don't feel free, so that you haven't got moments of spontaneity in your world. It's a wonderful time for coming up with wonderful ideas because Mercury is trine to Saturn, ruler of this moon. Mercury in Gemini. So it's great for writing, brilliant writing aspect. Good communications are possible at this time, as long as you are willing to allow others to be free in their expression of what they choose, and you follow your path of what you choose. So an example of how to use this energy of Saturn-Uranus, which is really strong, is transforming the old. So sometimes you've just got to get rid of it, but sometimes you can transform it. Here in Greece, I'm renting a little apartment, and it's should we say, tatty at the edges. But I'm having a great time painting the bathroom, painting the kitchen. I've got my white paint on everywhere. And it's transforming the old into something new. What can you transform at this time? Maybe it's your physical body, your health. Since beginning to do channeling 6 years ago, my physical body has changed completely. I'll talk about that more in another video. But what can you renew at this time. Yeah, it's not necessary in all cases to say, done with that, finished, and you may be doing that too. But you may find a way to merge these energies. And I think it's important as well at this time with the Mercury trine to remember this quote by Leonardo da Vinci: "Nothing strengthens authority as much as silence." Where are you being silent when you need to speak up? Where are you allowing things to happen around you? Boundaries to be overstepped, Saturn Uranus, where you need to make it really clear. And pertinent to this full moon, I feel, is the fact that we've got these wonderful Jupiter trines. Jupiter's in Pisces, trine to the sun, sextile to the moon. This brings hope at this time. Hope, possibility, to focus on your dreams, your visions, what are you hoping for? Transform the past all you can, release what you need to release, and put your focus on the higher spiritual path. Jupiter's very spiritual in Pisces. It's about ascension. It's about lifting your frequency, and the Capricorn has a tendency to go into a depression or a sadness. So that may be fleeting, but keep remembering Jupiter's really making wonderful aspects, which can bring you success, which can bring you joy, which brings you abundance. And most of all with this Jupiter energy, remember to celebrate being alive. What can you celebrate at this time? Maybe you could celebrate that I've got some new paintings behind here, painted 2 new paintings the Pleiadians brought through, which I really hope you enjoy. And maybe they speak to you. I look forward to your comments. And music would be very powerful at this time. As Beethoven, to me the greatest composer who ever lived, said, music is the mediator between the spiritual and the sensual life. And that's what we're working with. So turn on some music, start dancing, and celebrate. Much love to you. Bye for now.